Hello my lovelies, and welcome to our fifth and final part to our deck of the month, Deck Strength versus Weakness series, as voted on by you. The Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson is our featured deck, as you see right here. And today we're going to cover anti-pairs, particularly Oracle decks that do not pair. I've got about 6 decks to show you, so bear with me. We're going to go through these real quick. This is the Heart Align Affirmation Oracle. This is Kimberly and Sands deck. So, as much as this is a Oracle, it's also an affirmation deck, but that's actually not the reason why these two decks don't go together. Apparently, the Heart Align Oracle is too specific for the mermaids, so it doesn't pair. As much as a deck can reject something for being too vague, it's rejecting this particular one because it's too specific. And as much as I hoped I had more indie oracles to show you, there's one that was, I do believe, indie that went mass market, and this is the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. Now, this is a very small deck. It's actually only 13 cards, and if you notice what they say on them, like this one says, let go, you're going in the right direction, no, go, the time is right. This particular pairing doesn't work because it is too vague. So we went from too specific to too vague. And in a way, yes, I can kind of see that. I mean, it's a very small deck. I can see why maybe the Mermaid Oracle would not opt to contend with that deck, just because you can't get a lot of usage out of it, a lot of additional information. It can choose other things to pair with that work better. Alright, and moving right along, here's a CC DeMarco deck. This is the Halloween Oracle. A lot of you are quite familiar with this mass market. And of course it is a Halloween deck, so it is tied to a Sabbath, and that's exactly the reason why the Mermaid Tarot doesn't like it. I mean, there's witch vibes in this deck, yes. There's fall vibes in it, yes, but it's the fact that it's tied to Samhain, a very specific Sabbath, that I'd rather not deal with it. Which, for me, yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, that's not a big deal breaker for me, but for somebody who has a lot of Halloween decks, maybe that's going to be more of a deal breaker for you. Whereas I'm very much lacking in that particular area. Alright, and moving right along, this is the Witchcraft Oracle. Okay. And I do believe I still have this deck in order. Now, this is not a deck strength and weakness issue clashing why these two don't get along. The Mermaid Tarot is mermaids, water, and therefore divine feminine, because it is a water element. And unfortunately, the Wishcraft is the opposite. It leans more towards the divine masculine. So we have the opposite ends of the spectrum in that aspect. And that's why they don't tend to want to pair. They function differently. And moving right along. And please note, if you're new to my channel, that when I say something doesn't pair, it has absolutely nothing to do with the aesthetics. It's all about the energy of the decks. And with that said, speaking of energy, this is the Energy Oracle. Now, I kind of wanted these two to be able to pair. Unfortunately, the Mermaid Tarot has some hang-ups when it comes to the keywords on the cards. So it's a keyword issue. And there's quite a lot of interesting and nice keywords in this particular deck. But like Storm Warning might be a little difficult for the Mermaid Tarot to compute. The Temple Path, you know, there's some keywords that clearly work, and others I think it kind of confuses the Mermaid Tarot. So the keywords are the issue in this case. Not the artwork, not the strength or weakness of the deck, it's actually the keywords. Alright, I have one last deck to show you, and this is the one that I really wanted to pair with the Mermaid Tarot. So the fact that it doesn't is kind of really devastating to me. And that is Angela Hartfield's Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. I was like, oh, okay, Mermaid Tarot. Oh, ocean themed Oracle. Yay, they pair together. It'll be great, right? Wrong. Wrong. Now, as much as these are both a water deck, and they are water themed, they very much are, they operate a little bit differently. Is there other elements of water in the Mermaid Tarot? Yes, there is. However, the Whispers of the Ocean encompasses all of the ocean and all of the sea creatures in it. From those that live in the deep dark ocean at the bottom, those that live at the surface, you know, the coral and fish life, etc., and anything in between, big or small. It has a lot of different creatures in it. Some that are dangerous, some that are not, some that would be okay to be around. But the Mermaid Tarot has some issues with certain creatures in this particular oracle. And in a way, yeah, I get that. But it was still disappointing to me because this was, to me, you know, oh, obviously it'll pair, work perfectly together. Nope, absolutely not. So I am still out on a hunt for a different oracle besides Messages from the Mermaids that will actually pair with the Mermaid Tarot and give me more of an oracle deck to utilize that's water themed with the Mermaid Tarot. So if you got any suggestions, by all means hit me up in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think those are. I would be curious to know. I'd be willing to try to acquire decks and test those out. Anyway, my lovelies, this is our fifth and final part for our Deck Strength versus Weakness series. I hope you enjoyed our featured deck of the month that you guys voted on for, the Mermaid Tarot. I will be closing our current poll for April, I do believe, on Easter, the 31st. So you do have, I think, like 24 hours left to vote. And then I will put up May's poll for you guys to vote on it. I haven't decided what decks are going to go on that poll, but it will come up in the community tab. So if you subscribe to my channel, you should get a notification when that goes up on the community tab, or just be on the lookout for it, either or. Also, you could expand the description box down below. You can see the other oracle decks that I've discovered that do not pair with the Mermaid Tarot, as well as links to the 4 previous sections for this particular deck of the month. In case you missed it, you can go back for it. I've tried to make it easier. I've also got playlists for the deck of the months, the perfect pairs and anti-pairs, so you can go back to the beginning of the series and watch every single portion for whatever section you desire. And it's listed in my playlist section. Go for it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next month for this series. Bye.